his life, carried over not just in high school but in college, where he was a 3-time captain of the Michigan State Spartans and learned the art of the comeback early in his career there, and actually capped off his career with a big comeback in a bowl game before going off to the NFL.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They've become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. And Xavier Rhodes there in on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Cousins now from the 50. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So opening drive 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Cousins again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. 1st down Vikings. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Back him down at the 49. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the...
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run it here with Wilkins. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
They go play action with Ryan. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
23-yard line.
First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan, his throw caught right around the 6. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
5-yard loss.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
4th down.
He'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jack Doyle there to make the grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after here coming up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indy.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Now, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. A first down throw for Cousins. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't have...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Vikings have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
At their own 31-yard.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. To throw again, Ryan. And he's into the hands of Patman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Thought he sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
At the 44-yard line.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. On first down, it's Wilkins. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. From the gun on third down, Ryan. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Bill Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Osborne. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
taken at about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, he doesn't need to change much personally. That was dangerous. Thrown into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Ryan. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. To throw again is Ryan. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time, but it's going to be second down. To throw again. Ryan escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a strong first half for the veteran quarterback, Kirk Cousins. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kick off for Minnesota.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. He'll get this one to Pittman. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
On the coverage.
They run. Anderson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Catch made here by Campbell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Brings up second.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry?
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. They've got the lead, and certainly a big reason why some of these catches we take a look at right now.
And I've seen it so many times that when units start to play really well, they feed off of each other and play even better. And they're making every catch possible. Contested, non-contested, easy, difficult, big-time plays. And right now, that's why their team's in the lead.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Working out of the gun. Cousins. His throw incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here,
he'll be brought down by the Colts.
We know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. That will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, here again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Following the interception, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's third and short.
Incomplete. It's third down.
Cousins.
3 yards to go.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. first and 10. It's Ryan. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. This is Wilkins. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Open man is Trey Burton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Same exact result as last play. A pickup of 11. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Ryan. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marcus Johnson, 29 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He's taken down by DeForest Buckner. A loss of 2. Brings
on 2nd and 12. Cousins. They almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. 3rd from the shotgun. It's Cousins. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
There has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. They go play action with Ryan. And he slings one that's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended target that time, Desmond Patman.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
And 10.
From the shotgun, Ryan. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack.
That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins.
But the man is Osborne. He's got it.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 17-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. He's giving him a little jolt. Just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net them 14 yards as they pick up the 1st.
On the carry, it's Wilkins. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they're not riding him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Well, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A little bit of a break for the offense for that football going out of bounds. Remember, they haven't turned it over yet, Charles.
Yeah, and they've taken care of the ball so well, they had to feel good about their chances and their opportunities. Remember the old adage, the team making the fewest mistakes will win? They almost cost themselves with that one.
Well, going from Jefferson downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. Maybe we could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. They run with Wilkins. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Wilkins. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
4th down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And that is incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No 1st down.
Goes a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So Matt Ryan of the offense, down by 7, a minute 24 to go. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll line up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. That one complete to Wilkins, the running back.
Ryan's pass.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Play action, Ryan. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Now Abdullah, the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now out comes Minnesota. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Cook. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. K.J. Osborne, the one he was looking for. Third down here.
And 7.
Cousins to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Irv Smith Jr.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They go play action. Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
9 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Here's Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. This from Tom Dempsey range here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now Abdullah, the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
And out now come the Vikings. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Cousins now from the 50. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. First down, here's the run with Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. They'll run for it with Cook. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.